Once upon a time, in a small village by the sea, there lived a fisherman named Marcus. He was known for his skill and hard work, but also for the deep sadness he carried in his heart. Many years ago, Marcus had lost his wife to a sudden illness, and since that day, he had been unable to move forward. Every morning he would sit by the shore, staring at the waves, lost in memories of the past. His friends and neighbors often told him to let go, to find peace, but the weight of his grief was too heavy. One day, an old philosopher named Lucius visited the village. He was a Stoic, a man who believed in facing life's hardships with wisdom and calmness. Hearing of Marcus's sorrow, Lucius approached him as he sat by the shore. "The sea does not cling to its waves," Lucius said. "It lets them come and go freely. Why do you hold so tightly to what has already passed?" Marcus looked up, eyes filled with pain. "How can I let go when the past is all I have left of her?" he asked. Lucius sat beside him and spoke gently. "The past is like a shadow. It follows you, but it does not define you. You honor your wife not by drowning in sorrow, but by living the life she would have wanted for you." Marcus frowned. "But the pain is real. How can I ignore it?" Lucius shook his head. A Stoic does not ignore pain. He accepts it. He understands that suffering comes not from the event itself, but from our thoughts about it. The past cannot be changed, but your mind can be trained to see it differently. Marcus listened as Lucius explained the Stoic way. "Imagine your life as a ship," Lucius said. "The past is the anchor. If you let it go, the ship can sail again. But if you hold on to it, you will remain stuck in the same place, unable to move forward." Marcus thought about this. He has spent years replaying memories, wishing things had been different. But no amount of longing could bring his wife back. Lucius continued. "The Stoics teach us to focus only on what we can control. Our thoughts, our actions, our choices. We cannot control the past, but we can control how we respond to it. Every moment you spend dwelling on what is gone is a moment stolen from the present." Marcus felt a flicker of understanding. "So I should just forget?" he asked. Lucius smiled. "Not forget. Accept, honor the past, but do not let it chain you. Your wife's love is not lost. It lives in the lessons she taught you, the kindness she shared. Carry that forward, not the weight of sorrow." Over the next few weeks, Marcus began to practice what Lucius had taught him. When memories of his wife brought sadness, he did not push them away, but he also did not let them consume him. He reminded himself that grief was natural, but suffering was a choice. He started fishing again, not with the heaviness of before, but with a quiet determination. He spoke to his neighbors, shared stories of his wife, and even laughed sometimes. One evening, as the sun set over the water, Marcus sat by the shore once more. But this time, he did not feel the crushing weight of the past. Instead, he felt gratitude for the love he had known, for the time they had shared. He realized that letting go did not mean forgetting. It meant making peace with what was and finding strength in what still could be. Years later, Marcus became known not just as a skilled fisherman, but as a wise man. When others in the village struggled with loss or regret, they came to him for guidance. He would tell them the same words Lucius had once told him. "The past is a teacher, not a prison. Learn from it, but do not live in it." And so, the village learned the power of Stoic wisdom, that true freedom comes not from holding on to what is gone, but from embracing the present with courage and clarity. The waves of the sea continued to rise and fall, just as life moved forward, always changing, always flowing. And Marcus, once bound by sorrow, had learned to sail again. The lesson of Marcus is one we can all take to heart. The past is filled with moments, some joyful, some painful, but clinging to them only keeps us from living fully now. The Stoics remind us that life is short, and every moment is precious. We cannot change what has already happened, but we can choose how we carry it forward. If you find yourself trapped in memories, ask yourself, does this thought serve me? Does it help me grow, or does it hold me back? The past is a story already written. The present is where you hold the pen. Let go of what you cannot change, and focus on what you can. Your actions, your thoughts, your choices. Like Marcus, you have the power to release the anchor and set sail. The sea of life is vast, and the future is open. Do not waste it by living in yesterday. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics. Accept what you cannot control, and master what you can. Your own mind. The art of letting go is not about forgetting. It is about freeing yourself from the chains of regret and sorrow. It is about honoring what was, but choosing to live fully in what is. The past is gone. The present is here. And the future? It is yours to shape. So take a deep breath. Release what no longer serves you, and step forward, not as a prisoner of the past, but as a master of your own destiny. That is the Stoic way. That is the path to true inner strength.